you best believe he gonna fight me first. If he wanna fight a boxer, you know, not an MMA fighter, a boxer. If he fights a boxer and he ever wanna fight, call me. If he does come back to boxing, if he wants to fight, and he wants a hard fight, I mean, you know, I'm gonna be honest. Fighting me, it's not the risk is not the same. You know, the award and the risk doesn't match, and I understand that. So I would tell Floyd, do everything he can and keep doing what he can to make money and feed his family. There's some people in the boxing world you want to stay away from, and I know consciously that I'm one. You take me from LA.
Those are the words of Jermell, the young Lion Charlo. Lions only. Jermell Charlo says, hey, if Mayweather wants to come back, he has to fight me first. If he wants to fight a boxer instead of an MMA fighter, he'll fight me. Well, Jermell, my counterpunch to you, my brother, and to everyone else. Fighting that MMA player supposedly made him more money than fighting Pacquiao, so why would he ever want to fight you? And Jermell said it best. Jermell his risk is more than his reward. So when has that ever been Floyd in the last 7-8 years of his career? When has he took a risk like that? Like, I get it. Jermell Charlo, he's warning Mayweather. He's pretty much trying to threaten Mayweather or boast or, you know, roast him to speak, because, you know, a lot of boxers really feel the same way, a lot of, like I do, about Floyd. Floyd should have fought a boxer and gave that boxer the opportunity instead of a UFC fighter. But Floyd was thinking with this, not with this. Floyd knew. Conor McGregor is the next me. Okay, he's doing the same thing on his platform to create the type of money and revenue and the fans that he needs to become successful. Floyd knew that. Okay, that's why he fought McGregor. He wanted a couple $1 million for fighting a smaller Japanese guy. He done that too. Okay, Floyd is doing those type of things and he's still out earning these guys. Like Danny Jacobs said the best, the Charlos hasn't even got an M yet. And he was talking to Jermell, but you think Jermell gets what Jermell gets? Okay, and Jermell right now is the WBC middleweight champion. However, none of these guys hold a candle to Floyd. Jermell has a loss. That's one thing that already discredits him. For two, super welterweight. Why would Floyd go there? Floyd's not even He's not even a super welterweight. He's not even a light middleweight at all. He's not a 154 pounder. He's a welterweight, if anything. But why would he pick Jermell? Jermell is saying nothing that entices Floyd whatsoever. Floyd probably seen this shit, and he probably smiled, and he laughed, and you saw those big choppers, right? Because this is one of those things I feel with Jermell. I think he and a lot of those guys follow the Mayweather plan, and the Mayweather plan is not working for them the way they thought it would be. It didn't happen that way for them. Because unfortunately for those guys, if you follow a guy's last chapter of his career like they did Floyd and model your whole career based on the last chapter of Floyd Mayweather's career, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get fights that nobody really wants to see. You're going to get upset some because a lot of times you pick, and a lot of those hand-picked guys are not all that easy to beat. Tony Harrison, hello, right? Even though he did get his revenge, I'm glad that he was able to overcome, and avenge his loss. Cool. But then again, why Floyd now? Floyd's 43 years old. Let it go. And it just shows you that these young guys that looked up to Floyd are now getting bitter. They're getting angry because what they tried to do didn't work for them like it worked for Floyd. But Floyd had a whole nother career that he took a lot of sacrifice. He was with promoters like Bob Arum, and then he got with Jay Prince, then Al Heyman. Okay, so Floyd has had his journey through boxing, and he knows that that's the sport that he loves, that he hates so much. Whereas Jermell, he's like, well, you want to come back, you got to fight me first. You know, that's him really just putting his bid in, hoping Floyd would take the bite. But do you think he really will at this point of his life, making the money that he makes? I doubt it. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think about Jermell Charlo warning Floyd Mayweather Jr. about coming back to the sport of boxing. Of course, please subscribe, hit the like button, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.